Hi everyone, welcome to my new video. And in today's video, just to be a little bit faster, quicker, because I'm a little bit busy, I would love to offer you a reading on the very current event, which is the Nord Stream pipeline damage, explosion, catastrophe, whatever word you want to use. I want to film a reading on that topic because I think it's quite an important topic to talk about. I think it's a very huge political situation. Difficult for Europe, difficult for Russia even. And like it's anybody's guess who's at blame here. And I know that I have like a monetary reflection in my glasses. I'm sorry, I cannot take off the glasses and I need the monitor to be active still. But I don't think that you missing seeing my beautiful eyes that much. So, the Nord Stream pipeline. I just want to know what's going on, what happened, who maybe even did that. Okay. So, we have King of Wands upright. We have Five of Swords in reverse. And we have the Ace of Pentacles upright. So what do these cards tell me? First of all, I think it's like it was done allegedly. The cards do not maybe say 100% true information, so it's anybody's guess. But like what I can see, allegedly what I can see is that like it was done by somebody's orders. To me, King of Wands here symbolizes a political figure, political power, that like King of Wands is like a person that like inspires others, that leads others, that wants others to do their bidding. So with King of Wands here upright, I think it's more about a person who's like kind of like nudging in the direction of like, okay, we have to do this, we have to do that. Like it would be really like good for us if we would to do that. With Five of Swords in reverse, I think that this decision was about, how to say, like, to me it's kind of like desperation. Like I'm quickly losing my power, or like I don't know what else to do, I don't know how to act, I don't know, like there's like something that I have to do to protect my position. So that's like Five of Swords to me here. It's like, yeah, I'm losing, but like I'm going down, but I'm taking you with me to this down. And like with Ace of Pentacles here, it's about money, and Five of Swords and Ace of Pentacles, of course, they come along together. So I think it's about like, yeah, I'm taking you down financially with me. So whoever wanted to do this, first of all, King of Wands, so I think Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So it can be like, once again, like it could be like the leader who has these astrological signs, so like Sun, Moon, or Rising, or maybe Mars even. It's a person like in general quite fighty, quite expressive, quite explosive. Also with King of Wands, of course, there's explosions, and like it was an explosion, and King of Wands once again like kind of like fire energy here. So of course, like what's going on in here? Yeah, I mean, we have like a lot of how do I say, like these court cards. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and we have the Knight of Pentacles upright. So I think like it's of course about the politics, it's about the people involved. And we have Two of Cups in reverse. So I think like what happened there is of course kind of like screwing the business opportunities. With Knight of Pentacles here, I think it's more about like Knight of Pentacles kind of talks about like the possibility of building towards something, the possibility of like moving the project along, the project that you've been building, the project that you want to build going into the future, and just like doing business basically. With Queen of Cups here, of course, like it can talk about people. So Queen of Cups in reverse here, it might be like some woman, or maybe emotional man, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. With Knight of Pentacles here, it can be also like some man or like some person that's like going forward, kind of like middle age, younger middle age, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Like, of course, I don't think that we will ever know, to be honest, but like whatever. But what it's kind of to me, what it kind of tells me here, it's also with Queen of Cups in reverse, is that what happened here was kind of like a revenge, I guess. Because to me, Queen of Cups, here it's not, because the Queen of Cups, like in reverse, any card in reverse when it comes to like the court cards, knights, kings, queens, pages, it can be like 0, 100, and no, 0 and 100, yeah, that would be better. So 0, it would be like a very cold, calculating, very frigid person in terms of Queen of Cups, of course, and 10, it would be like very, I don't know, hysterical, very like emotional, full of emotions, but like it's like a raging ocean. So here it can be any, but to me here it's kind of like more about like very negative, very strong emotions, destructive emotions, because the Queen of Cups, of course, kind of like props you up, it helps you out when it's upright. In reverse, kind of this destructive energy, and also Queen of Cups being here, it's kind of like water, because like this like explosion or whatever happened under the water, so it's also quite interesting. But here I think it's more about the, not maybe the hysterical, but more about like a calculating, like how can I destroy it. And what I'm not touching here, but like 2 of Cups in reverse, of course, kind of tells me like this pipeline was connecting Russia and other countries, and it was kind of like one of these like last threads connecting Russia to other countries. So I think it's like more about that, more about like, okay, I'm feeling like very emotional, very like poisonous and whatever, and there's like this something that we've been building for a long time, and like we need to destroy it, we need to end this connection. And quite like it can be like even quite, once again, quite literally a connection in terms of like this pipeline connecting Russia to Germany, just physically, but it's also about like business connections and connections in terms of like the common projects that were happening between the countries. So moving forward, what is there for us? Once again, I mean, like we have Strength in reverse, we have King of Swords upright, and we have Page of Swords upright. A lot of, I don't know, I'm going to call them court arcanas. I don't really know what they're called in English. I'm sorry, never could research that, to be honest. But like once again, King of Swords and Page of Swords, kind of like it gives me this like vibe of like cutting off something, you know, just like, because like they're both swords, and like of course like it's kind of telling me that like we're like we're taking a sword and we're cutting it off, and like these people here, of course, air signs, so Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, and of course Putin is Libra, so like yeah, but like it's kind of, to me it's kind of the energy of like fighting ideas first of all, because like of course with swords cards here we have, once again, we have like ideas and we have thoughts, and like with King of Swords here, we have this like very powerful person in the position of power who like is fighting, who's fighting like for his ideas, and like he's ready to be very ruthless and very like I'm gonna F you up, basically. With Page of Swords here, I think it's kind of like, to me it's kind of like a message. So like it's a message from King of Swords, it's a message that like I'm gonna F you up. But like what is the basis of this message? And here we have like Strength in reverse. So Strength in reverse here kind of tells me that like it's not a message that was conceived in the place or from the position of power. To me it's kind of like, yeah, you want to fuck someone up, and you want to prove your ideas to be correct, and you want to prove yourself to be correct. But like Strength in reverse kind of gives me this like thought that like you are going to do that only if you like don't really believe in yourself, and you like need to do some kind of desperate measures, you know, to save yourself, to save your face, basically. Let's see, coming forward, of course. Yeah, of course, with 9 of Pentacles upright, 8 of Wands upright, and the Hermit upright. It's kind of like talking about the withdrawal of money. For me here, like that's what I like heard in my mind really like strongly. With nine of Pentacles, of course, talking about the money, talking about like literally just the money, the big money, big money. It's not just like, okay, 2 of Pentacles and just kind of like spare change or whatever. Here it's like big money. 8 of Wands, it's like fast. Nobody expected that. Nobody like really thought about that, but like it's fast paced. It's something that like it's gonna happen unexpectedly, and like that will happen or will happen very quickly. And with Hermit here being upright, it's like how to say, like the money stays in place. So for me, it's like the money, for example, that Germany was, for example, ready to pay, or like the European countries, European Union, like was ready to pay for the gas that was transported using these pipes. Not going anywhere. What's that? Kind of hearing some noises in the apartment here. Yeah, the money is staying. The money is not going anywhere. Which is, I mean, it can be either good or bad. Like, I mean, it's better to have more money in your budget, but like, of course, it's not better when the money just like sits here or there. I mean, whatever, sits there, not used, and the people are just literally freezing. Because I'm freezing myself here. Don't get it twisted. We still haven't had our central heating put on, and like it will be put on next Monday, October 3rd, and like outside it's snowing. It was snowing today, so like, you know, it's not really hot. It's not really hot. So how do I describe it? So we have 10 of Swords in reverse, we have Temperance, and we have 4 of Wands upright. So what this kind of tells me is like, it's like now it's kind of like moving in the future. So with 10 of Swords in reverse, like to me it kind of says that like it was like, I think, kind of like sabotage or something like that, like a operation. Somebody did that, because like the no Swords to me kind of always tells about like being stabbed in the back, betrayal. So like the fact that it's in reverse, it's kind of telling me like, okay, like people will be like governments, whatever, who is interested in that situation, who will be like researching that and working on that like problem. They will be able to move past that, maybe even possibly find the person who is like responsible for that, because like here we have the Temperance. Temperance is a really difficult card to like read, to be honest, because Temperance, like you can just like interpret it as like, oh my god, like okay, it's fine, no big deal. Like, but here I think it's more about like the universe, like God or angels, because we have angel here, of course, or like just whatever, being there to help like move the process along, to help deal with the situation, to help like get to the bottom of this. And with 4 of Wands up like in reverse, it kind of tells me that there will be like I don't how to say, like the people who are investigating this, they will be able to even celebrate, I guess, that they found out who did this, like why did it happen. But like it's a celebration that won't happen soon. But there I'm seeing like a resolution to the situation, some kind of resolution, but like it's not coming quickly, it's not coming right now. Of course, like that's understandable, because like I mean, like right now, like we have more urgent things to work on. Oh, I have closed my laptop. No, stay on. I need you to stay on. Yeah. Sorry. We have some more urgent tasks on hand, other than just researching who is responsible for. Yeah, once again, I have a reflection in my screen. Yeah, but there will be like there will be some resolution with the mage here upright, with 3 of cups upright, and with 2 of wands upright also. I think they will be like they will really put their whole, okay, I'm not going to say that meme, but like they really like put their everything into cracking this case, into solving this case. um because like they really like someone who wants to solve this case, like someone who wants to get to the bottom of this, they will be able to get to that. They are really pushing forward for investigation, and they will really push forward for like just like, okay, what's going on there, why did that happen, like let's talk about it. And with three of cups here, I think that this will be very beneficial talk to have, so to say. It will be like really good, and it will bring a lot of like maybe new alliances or new partnerships. It will help cooperation, and it will be like important to talk about it from like more emotional standpoint. That like, okay, like we need to at least know that, so that like we can just like celebrate, and we can just be okay with what happened or whatever. And 2 of wands here, pride, I think like also it will be like a moment of like, okay, we got this, we cracked the case, we know why it happened, what's next. Because like, yeah, it's one thing to understand why did it happen, who's responsible, and how to deal with the situation. And how to deal with the situation, to be honest, actually, it's like the other thing. And like it's what comes next, like, okay, how are we getting the gas? How are you getting the gas is the question. So let me see how will the situation resolve. Oh my god, I just started asking the question and already I have a card popping up. Oh my god, just like literally popping the cards in this club. Oh my god, what am I talking about? How? How will the station end? Okay. Oh wow. Okay. It's a difficult thing to say, to be honest. So we got Justice in reverse, not great. We have 9 of cups upright. We have Queen of Swords upright, and we have 7 of cups in reverse. So not an easy explanation. But of course, how to say? I think that the people who wanted to escape the responsibility for that, they will kind of be able to do that. To be honest, with Justice in reverse, of course, it kind of tells me that there will be some shenanigans. I'm sorry, some shenanigans going on with the case. I think that the people like with the 9 of cups upright being nearby Justice card, like they just literally came out like that. To me, it kind of tells me that unfortunately, like it will be someone's wish come true that the case won't go smoothly and in accordance to justice. With Queen of Swords being there, I think like how to say, oh my god, like I'm getting this like because like we have Queen of Swords here and we have 7 of cups in reverse here. I think that like here Queen of Swords kind of like symbolizes the truth for me and the information for me, the like how it should be, or like getting to the bottom of this. And with 7 of cups in reverse, it's like there will be just like one thing, one person, one group of people, one entity responsible for that. So how to say, I think like it kind of gives me like it's an open secret, like we kind of all know who's responsible for that, but they will get their wish by not actually being implicated as a responsible party. Like, it kind of gives me this feeling. And of course, like, I'm ending my reading on this point because, like, I just feel that, like, the cards are kind of getting, like, screwy, and I myself, like, I feel like I'm losing energy. But what I want to tell you is that, like, I think it's not that uncommon in the world of politics that, yeah, we all kind of know who's in the wrong here, and we all kind of know who should be responsible for something. But do they really get the justice that they need to get? I mean, like, justice, like, in terms of, like, the punishment. Not necessarily. So I think that, yeah, they will be able to, like, understand, okay, who did this. They will be able to actually, like, find the person, or, like, be very close to finding them. But then, just, like, stuff will happen. Some papers will be, like, mixed, or just, like, I don't know how to say it in English, like, kind of, like, played with, kind of, like, worked with. And yeah, then the party that's actually responsible won't be getting any punishment for that, I think. But everyone will still know who is responsible. So that's what I kind of see from the situation. Once again, I'm going to return to my normal readings about the celebrities, BTS, Blackpink. I've also been asked by my friends to do a reading on a tease, but not right now. Right now, unfortunately, the situation here is quite dire, and, like, it's really difficult for me to even be thinking about my work, much less about doing, like, some kind of, like, celebrity gossip or whatever reading. For that, I'm sorry. If you do have any requests or whatever, leave them down below. I am writing them out, like, for myself in my notes, so that, like, I know what to record and what people want. But yeah, just, like, right now is a little bit like a difficult environment for me, of course. So yeah, I'm very happy to see you all here, and thank you so much for watching my video. Bye.